Most beautiful women in history, from ancient queens to modern celebrities. There have been countless beautiful women throughout history. From ancient queens to modern celebrities, these women have been celebrated for their beauty. Here, we'll take a look at some of the most beautiful women in history. We all have different standards of what we find beautiful. However, there are some women throughout history who have been hailed as universally beautiful. Most beautiful women in history, from ancient queens, princesses to modern celebrities. 15. Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot was one of the most famous actresses and models of the 20th century. She was born in Paris in 1934 and died in Saint-Tropez in 2019. Bardot was an icon of the 1950s and 1960s, and was often referred to as the sex kitten of the era. She was married 3 times and had 2 children. In her later years, Bardot became an animal rights activist. Bardot's career began in 1952 when she was 18 years old. She appeared in a number of French films throughout the 1950s, including And God Created Woman in 1956. Bardot's fame increased in the 1960s with her roles in European films like Elle Méprise and Viva Maria. She also appeared in several Hollywood films, such as The Fox and Dear Brigitte. Bardot retired from acting in 1973, but continued to model occasionally. In retirement, Bardot became an animal rights activist. She was a founder of the Brigitte Bardot Foundation for the Welfare and Protection of Animals. Bardot was also a vocal critic of the treatment of animals in circuses and zoos. See also, Top 10 Hottest Women of France. 14. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was an American actress, model, and singer. She was born on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, and died on August 5, 1962, in Los Angeles. She was a major sex symbol of the 1950s and early 1960s. Besides being a successful actress and model, Marilyn Monroe was also an icon for women's rights. She was a strong advocate for gender equality and was a vocal supporter of the women's liberation movement. In her films, she often played characters that defied traditional gender roles. For instance, in the movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, she played a woman who was assertive and sexually confident. This was a radical departure from the norm at the time, which typically depicted women as meek and submissive. Monroe's willingness to challenge social norms and stand up for her beliefs made her an inspiration to many women. Today, Marilyn Monroe is widely considered to be one of the most influential women of the 20th century. Her films are still popular, and her image has become an enduring symbol of Hollywood glamour. See also, Top 20 Hottest Blonde Women in the World. 13. Grace Kelly. Few people are as synonymous with old Hollywood glamour as Grace Kelly. The Academy Award-winning actress turned Princess of Monaco was known for her ethereal beauty, her classic style, and her regal bearing. But beyond her public persona, Kelly was a complex woman who struggled with depression, anxiety, and insecurity. In many ways, she was the prototypical Hollywood starlet, beautiful, talented, and ambitious. But she was also human, and her story is a reminder that even the most seemingly perfect people have their fair share of struggles. While Grace Kelly was undoubtedly a Hollywood icon, she was also a complex woman who faced her fair share of struggles. Despite her glamorous public persona, Kelly battled with depression, anxiety, and insecurity. In many ways, her story is a reminder that even the most seemingly perfect people have their demons. 12. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn was an actress who is best known for her work in Roman Holiday and Breakfast at Tiffany's. While she is most commonly known for her work in these two films, Audrey Hepburn's career was much more varied than that. She also starred in Sabrina, The Nun's Story, and My Fair Lady, among other films. Audrey Hepburn was a very versatile actress, and she was able to play a wide range of roles. Hepburn was also known for her style. She was a fashion icon, and she is still considered to be one of the most stylish women of all time. Audrey Hepburn's style was simple and elegant, and she always looked chic. In addition to her work in film and fashion, Audrey Hepburn was also known for her work with UNICEF. She was a goodwill ambassador for the organization, and she did a lot of work to raise awareness of the plight of children in developing countries. Audrey Hepburn was a very compassionate person, and she was dedicated to helping those in need. Audrey Hepburn was an amazing woman, and she will be remembered for her many contributions to film, fashion, and charity. See also, Top 20 Most Beautiful Women in the World Right Now. 11. Sophia Loren. Italian actress Sophia Loren is one of the most beautiful women in history as well as the greatest female stars of classical Hollywood cinema. Sophia Loren is a timeless beauty. She is an actress who has been in the business for over 60 years. Loren has always been a natural beauty, but she has also aged gracefully. She is now in her 80s, and she looks great. What is it about Loren that makes her so beautiful? There are many factors that contribute to Sophia Loren's beauty. Her confidence, her attitude, and her style all play a role. Loren's confidence is evident in the way she carries herself. She is comfortable in her own skin and she knows her worth. This confidence is what makes her so beautiful. Loren's attitude is also a contributing factor to her beauty. She is positive and optimistic, and she has a great sense of humor. This positive attitude is reflected in her appearance. Finally, Loren's style is a big part of her beauty. She is always well dressed and put together. Even in her 80s, she looks fashionable and chic. Sophia Loren is a beautiful woman inside and out. Her confidence, her positive attitude, and her great sense of style all contribute to her timeless beauty. See also, Top 10 Most Beautiful Italian Women Celebs. 10. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was an accomplished actress who starred in numerous films throughout her career. She was also known for her humanitarian work, as she was a tireless advocate for numerous causes. In addition to her work in film and her advocacy work, Elizabeth Taylor was also known for her marriage to Richard Burton, which was the subject of much public scrutiny. Taylor was world's highest-paid movie star in the 1960s. Also, she was one of the last stars of classical Hollywood cinema and one of the first modern celebrities. One of the most interesting thing about Elizabeth Taylor, she married 8 times, 2 with the same man. 9. Elizabeth Hurley. Elizabeth Hurley is an English actress and model. She has been associated with the fashion industry since the early 1990s and has featured in advertising campaigns for companies such as Estee Lauder, Lancome, Calvin Klein, and Alexander McQueen. Hurley owns an eponymous beachwear line. As an actress, her best-known films include Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, 1997, and Bedazzled, 2000. Hurley has been married twice, first to textile heir Arun Nayar, from 2007 to 2011, and then to a former Australian cricketer Shane Warne, from 2011 to 2013. She has a son from her first marriage, and a daughter from her second. See also, Top 20 Sexiest Women in the World 2022. 8. Anne Margaret. Swedish-American actress, singer, and dancer, Anne Margaret is one of the most beautiful women in history. Anne Margaret is a multi-talented entertainer who has enthralled audiences for decades. She is known for her vibrant personality and her ability to connect with her fans. While Anne Margaret is best known for her work in film and television, she has also had a successful career in music. She has scored hits with songs such as I Just Don't Understand, It Do Me So Good, and What Am I Supposed to Do? Anne Margaret has also been active in philanthropy, working with numerous charities throughout her career. She is a supporter of the animal welfare. She has also been a vocal advocate for children's rights. Anne Margaret is a true icon, and her work has had a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. She is a reminder that talent, hard work, and a good heart can take you far in life. 7. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr is often cited as one of the most beautiful actresses of her time. She was born in Austria in 1914, and her career in film spanned more than 3 decades. Lamarr was also an inventor, and she is credited with developing a spread-spectrum radio signal that was later used in wireless communications. Lamarr's beauty was not just skin-deep. She was truly a woman ahead of her time. 6. La Belle Ferronnière. In painting, literature, and popular culture, femmes fatales are often portrayed as having fatal beauty, with their looks costing them their lives. Another interpretation of the femme fatale is that she is a woman who is irresistibly attractive to men, but who will ultimately bring them ruin or death. In many ways, she is the embodiment of the temptress, luring men in with her charms and then leading them astray. While she may be beautiful, she is also often dangerous and deadly. The femme fatale is a fascinating figure, and her story has been told many times. She has appeared in works of fiction and film, and she continues to captivate audiences. See also, Top 10 Gorgeous Women Who Never Actually Real. 5. Phryne. Phryne was another one of the most beautiful women in history. She was an ancient Greek hetaira. At that time, she was active in Athens, where she became one of the wealthiest women in Greece. Also, Phryne modeled for the artists Apelles and Praxiteles, and the Aphrodite of Cnidos. See also, List of most popular paintings of all time. 4. Fawzia Fuad. Fawzia Fuad of Egypt, Fawzia Chirine, is one of the most beautiful women in history. She was Egyptian princess and later became the Queen of Iran as the first wife of Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Fawzia was the daughter of Fuad I, seventh son of Ismail the Magnificent. See also, Top 10 Historical Persian Queens and Princesses. 3. Nefertiti. The third woman on our list is Nefertiti. She was the Egyptian queen who ruled alongside her husband, Akhenaten. Nefertiti was known for her beauty, as well as her intelligence and strength. There are many other qualities that Nefertiti possessed which contributed to her beauty. For instance, she was extremely brave and always fought for what she believed in. She was also very compassionate and always looked out for the well-being of others. In addition to these inner qualities, Nefertiti was also very physically beautiful. She had long, flowing hair and piercing blue eyes. Her skin was smooth and unblemished. She was, without a doubt, a stunningly beautiful woman in history. While it is her physical beauty that first comes to mind when thinking of Nefertiti, it is clear that her inner beauty is what made her truly beautiful. She was a strong, intelligent, and compassionate woman, who always fought for what she believed in. These qualities are the ones that truly make a person beautiful, both inside and out. See also, 10 awesome and famous monarchs every historian should know. 2. Cleopatra. Cleopatra was the queen of Egypt and was known for her gorgeous looks. She was also known for being a clever and cunning ruler. After Julius Caesar was assassinated, she allied herself with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's generals. However, their relationship was not just political, the two were said to be madly in love with each other. Unfortunately, their love story ended tragically. After Antony and Cleopatra lost a battle against Octavian, Antony committed suicide. Cleopatra, unwilling to be captured, also took her own life. See also, 10 most powerful queens of ancient Egypt. 1. Helen of Troy. The first woman on our list is Helen of Troy. She was said to be so beautiful that her face launched 1,000 ships. Helen was the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta and was abducted by Prince Paris of Troy, which sparked the Trojan War. While Helen's beauty may have been the catalyst for a war, the next woman on our list used her beauty for good. There are many Cleopatras in history. How many Nefertitis can you name? What makes someone beautiful is often in the eye of the beholder. While these are just a few of the most beautiful women in history. What makes someone beautiful? Is it strictly physical, or is there more to it than that? Are the women on this list truly beautiful, or are they just famous for their looks? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.